Good evening, everyone. I'm Phil Peterson, and welcome to J. Doyle Field in East Brunswick. I'll be calling the action as the East Brunswick Bears take on the surprising Edison Eagles in a GMC Red Division boys soccer match. Ninth-year head coach Bill Clausen brings his Edison Eagles into today's action as a conference upstart. The team is off to a record of 6-2-1 and is beginning a week in which they face the Bears, Piscataway, and Old Bridge. Coach Clausen's crew will be trying to prove that they belong with the big boys of the Red Division. Undefeated in their previous 7 games, the East Brunswick Bears are on a path they hope carries them far into the conference and state tournaments. Coach Dan Haston is thrilled with his team's performance as a well-balanced attack continues to baffle opponents. With 19 seniors and juniors, the Bears' experience has elevated them to the number 2 position in the latest Home News rankings. Edison will once again attempt to stymie the Bear offense. In an earlier meeting, the teams were deadlocked in a scoreless tie until East Brunswick's pressure prevailed and the Bears eked out a 2-0 victory. The Bears would do well not to take the Eagles lightly, as Edison scored an upset victory over St. Joe's last week. With an experienced, patient East Brunswick team and an unselfish, hungry Edison team, anything can happen. Stick around, and in a moment we'll be ready for the start of tonight's action. Well, we have an added bonus for everyone tonight, as is tradition at East Brunswick. It is seniors night for the boys soccer team. So we will announce the seniors and their parents. First through the line is senior Anthony Alfaro with his mother Sia and his sister Christine. Next will be Tim Yamato with his parents, Joanne and Tony. Mike Bellasano, parents Lorraine and Pete. And Jack Blaylock with his mother Sheila and his father Jack. Mike Bronstein, parents Leslie and Mark. Kyle Fenstermaker, his parents Patty and Dennis. Quite a few seniors on this team. John Hilbert with his parents Barbara and Brad. Nick Hunter with his parents Joyce and Nick. Senior goalkeeper Mike Miller with his parents Carlotta and Greg. Tom O'Mara with Teresa and Joe. And Matt Perlman with his folks, Eve and Mark. Keeper Josh Solomon with his parents, Lois and Joel. Last and certainly not least, the managers Jennifer Razlowski with her mother Kathy and Courtney Alexander. Well, after we finish with the festivities, we'll be prepared for the start of tonight's action. We'll be back momentarily. Almost ready for the start of today's game between the Edison Eagles and the host East Brunswick Bears. Your starting lineups first for the Edison Eagles. We'll have number 1, Chimaobi Odamuko, junior forward. Number 4, John Anasola, a senior forward. Number 5, Joe Sudnick, senior stopper. Number 7, Sam Espada, senior midfielder. Number 10, Colin Weiss, a sophomore midfielder. Number 11, Marco Cavallero, a junior midfielder. Number 13, Adam Novik, senior midfielder. Number 14, Steve Zapatinsky, a right defender. Number 16, Stephen Mayer, a junior back. Goalkeeper, Alex Garzon, a senior. And number 20, Danny Hunter, a junior sweeper. Wish me luck tonight, folks. These names, nobody's named Jones or Smith on this team. For your East Brunswick Bears, who'll be going from right to left on your screen in the white jerseys and green shorts. Number 5, Michael Bellisano, senior sweeper. Number 9, Ari Snyder, junior midfielder. Number 12, Michael Bronstein, a senior forward. Number 14, Tim Amato, a senior defender. Number 17, Keith Sultan, a sophomore stopper. Number 20, Vince Vetri, an outside defender, junior. Number 21, senior midfielder, Nick Hunter. Number 27, senior forward, Kyle Fenstermaker. Number 45, Brett Hockenjoss, a junior. And number 15, Jack Blaylock, a senior. Starting in goal for the Bears, Mike Miller. Just underway, East Brunswick hosting these upstart Edison Eagles, who have surprised everyone so far, jumping out to a 6-2-1 record. As I mentioned in the opening, they have a very difficult week ahead after the Bears game tonight. They'll travel to Old Bridge on, to Piscataway on Wednesday and host Old Bridge on Friday. This will be a true test to see whether they deserve their current record. All indications are they have earned it so far. Number 10, Colin Weiss for the Bears, being whistled for the foul, holding on to Ari Snyder. And the Bears will get a free kick. About 35 yards from the goalkeeper, Alex Garzon. Nick Hunter setting that up. And he'll take a crack right at the net, just wide to the left. Garzon got a hand on it, so the Bears will be awarded a corner kick on this play. Hunter hit a rope directly towards the top corner of the net. Garzon just got a hand on it. Corner taken. Bronstein challenging in front. And we'll get a goal kick for Edison. Apparently one official overruled the other, and the Bears will get another corner kick. Ari Snyder to take it from the right side. Bears lining up, moving around outside the box. Michael Bellisano sneaking in from a sweeper position. One touch by Hockenjoss over the net. Two and a half minutes into this Red Division Greater Middlesex Conference game. We'll play two 40-minute halves. If the game is tied, we will go to two 10-minute overtimes to decide the action. Headed back by Hockenjoss. Bronstein. Attempted left foot. Shanked. Put down an open wing by Eagles. Amato. Left side to Snyder. Intercepted. Otomuko heads through. Amato to Blaylock. One time down the wing to nobody. Snyder intercepts the bad touch. Not what Ari Snyder was looking for, as he put too much on the ball and did not give his teammates an opportunity that time. Nice turn by Sultana. Amato with time and space. Chip to Snyder on the left. Tries to gather it in. Espada touches out. Otomuko. Touch through to Anasola. Anasola with the ball, carrying through the midfield. Close marking so far. Nobody able to open up at this point. And the Eagle back booms it downfield. Otomuko. Blaylock nearly called for a handball. Otomuko in pursuit. Toe pokes it through to Anasola. It's a pesky Eagle team. Coach Clausen told me
I asked him about any award winners or recognition. He said absolutely nobody. That's probably the most dangerous team to play, is one with no stars on it. Play well collectively. Crossfield pass to Bronstein. Keeps it in. Nice left foot across the middle. Nobody there for the Bears. One-timer. Fenstermaker parked himself out front at the top of the box. Couldn't get a good clean shot off, and the ball went wide, apparently deflected by an Edison defender. Little short corner. Played back to Snyder. He'll go for the shot. I think he picked the wrong club out of the bag on that one. Quick substitution for Edison. Senior Camille Maras comes into the match. Odabuko. Amato, touch. Held up by Weiss. Amato with a weak kick forward on the free kick. Blaylock, Amato. Flicked on. Snyder trying to keep it in play. Good job. Ball still in the line, but referee ruled it out of bounds. Nice step up by Blaylock. Looking to get control. Amato switches fields. Tries to hit Hunter, breaking around the right side. A little too far, and Garzon will scoop that up. Six and a half minutes in. So far, Bear keeper Mike Miller untested, as the Bears have controlled the action in midfield. And we'll have a tripping call against Brett Hawkinjosh as he took down Colin Weiss attempting to get the ball. Bears defense will try to hold them up at the 18-yard box. See if they try to draw him offside. No, they just hold the line. Flicked on. Shabby defense that time as Odabuko got a clean tip at the goal. Tight marking as the kick was approached, but that's about as far as the marking went. It's about a best chance for Edison thus far. It's the only chance they've had. Mike Belisano. The long toss. Sultana on the back. And it'll be a red kick. Number 13, Adam Novick, center midfielder for the Eagles. Slips on a kick. Referees seem to be having a little trouble keeping up with the play at this point. And we've got a stoppage. And we've got an early yellow card being issued to Jack Blaylock. Delay of game will be the call out of a quick yellow. Bears try to regroup in midfield. Could be in for a long evening if the referees keep the whistles in the mouth. Belisano right to left. Nobody wants to run to the ball there. Amato trying to hit Schneider. And we have a handball against Sam Espada. Hunter will try to hit another rope. Looks like he's got the right side of that wall. Chips it up and over. Headed out, set up. One timer by Amato, just wide to the right. Instead of the bomb that time, Hunter opted to try to chip it over the wall and hit one of his teammates running on. Headed back in. Bronstein hustling after it. Hunter on two people. Bronstein trying to keep it over the left foot, and we'll get a corner kick out of that play. Good hustle by the two seniors, Bronstein and Hunter. Another short kick, Amato. Bad first touch. And Edison will get a throw-in out of this. Nice, cool October evening. A little overcast. I think they were calling for a little bit of mist later on tonight, but I think we'll get through this one okay. John Hilbert. First time we've called his number, just checked into the game. Ball off Hunter. Edison trying to get anything going at this point. They haven't put together more than two passes yet. For that matter, neither of the Bears. Swung left to right this time, Belisano. Michael Bronstein tries to cut middle. Good pursuit by the Eagles. Amato again in front. Nice little chip to Schneider. Schneider again. Pushed off the play, and they'll get a free kick just outside the box there. Referee right on top of that. Keith Sultana from a tough angle. I don't think you'll expect him to go for the net on this one. Amato again. He's had plenty of opportunities out there. Looks like we're going to have a penalty kick at this point. Depends where he sets it up, where he determines the kick was made. Right at the top of the box. I'm sure we've got some nervous Edison players on the wall after they saw Hunter's last attempt at the net early in the match. And he scores! 12:28 into the game. Nick Hunter puts the Bears on top, 1-0. With a low line drive past the screened keeper. Great shot. I don't know how he found any room through that wall there. Guess we get a little more sophisticated. We'll have replay and everything, but you folks can all rewind it and play it again. Well, that's not what the Eagles wanted. Their last match, these two teams were scoreless for the first 65 minutes. Baylock trying to keep it in, fails to do so. Now you can tell this near official must also referee basketball because he's got the whistle in his mouth from beginning to end. Edison trying to counter back quickly. Flicked on, nobody there. Otamuko made a nice head ball through, but nobody ran onto it. Miller to take his time. Letting his teammates move downfield. Keith Sultana, fence to maker. Sultana again all over the place in the midfield. Cuts it back. Amato has had plenty of time out there tonight. Hunter. Alfaro. Blaylock. Touch through. Breaking in is Bronstein. Oh. See what the call is on this. Poor call by the official. He said that the goalie had control, but there was no control on that. Excellent combination play by the Bears. Sequenced together 5 or 6 passes in order to make that opening work. Right now, the Edison Eagles looking a little bit of disarray after that last goal. Bear passes finding all kinds of open space, except for that one. Right now, the man with the ball is the most dangerous one out there. They have yet to mark him. Timmy Amato has had numerous chances in the scoring zone. Bronstein trying to flick through. He'll try to beat his defender and cut back. Turns it to Hunter. Ran out of space, and we'll have a goal kick. Bears have been working the ball down deep, centering it back out to Timmy Amato, who's been wide open out there. Left foot, flicked on, and the Bears will get a throw. And if number 3 for Edison ever checks into the game, I'm going to raise the white flag when it comes to pronouncing his name. Marco Cavallaro taken away. Nice ball down Anthony Alfaro trying to cut back. Blaylock chested through. Up. Hawkinjoss couldn't find Alfaro. Alfaro intercepts, take a nice shot. Oh, right on towards the far post. Didn't have enough steam on it. And Garzon was able to get over and make the save. Bronstein, one-on-one. Touches, nice ball defense to maker, slicing from right to left. Cross back over. Kyle Fenstermaker took his defender from right to left. When he did so, nobody filled the space over there. Good lateral movement on the part of the Bears. Most of the Edison team standing around waiting to see what happens. No offensive pursuit, but now they get a throw in down in Bear territory. Headed out by Amato. Hawkinjoss, touch to Bronstein. Still in control. Fenstermaker making a run down the middle. Great teamwork by East Brunswick so far. Most of these kids have played together for years, both in school and in club ball during the remainder of the year. Belisano will chip that out. Alfaro wait for the, Bronstein. Festimator flicked on. Festimaker couldn't get enough on it. Hunter went streaking down the right side. Festimaker with a shot. They'll go just wide. And we're going to have a goalkeeping change for the Bears right away as Mike Miller comes out. And he's replaced by senior Josh Solomon. It is senior night, so Coach Aston will give plenty of playing time to everyone. And we'll have a do-over on the throw-in. Plays it all the way back. Patient Bears. Alfaro flicks it on. Sultana with time and space looking through the middle there. Taken down inside the box. Hard to see whether the Edison player got all ball or not. Hunter lining up for one of his ropes. See if he could bend it around the right side of that wall. Ooh, just wide to the right. Guess it was unusual to hear me say Hunter was streaking down the right side earlier. Usually he's known more as a finesse player, not a speed demon out there. Probably shocked his parents. Alfaro guarding the left side. Touched out by Novick for the Eagles. In case you just joined us, we're 18.5 minutes into tonight's game. Bears out on top, 1-0. On a goal by Nick Hunter, 12.5 minutes into the match. Fence to make it with a flick on. Cleared out by Danny Hunter. No relation to Nick. Amato directing traffic in the back. Blaylock. Edison sitting back waiting for the attack. Ross Channon. Petrie. Blaylock. They'll play keep away. They're in no hurry. Alfaro trying to keep it in bounds. He does so. Apparently not. Substitution for the Eagles is Anasola comes out. And junior Jared Halpin to come into the game for the Bears. And Nick Hunter will take a rest. Bronstein sandwiched between two defenders. Creates enough havoc that Edison puts the ball out of bounds. Amato again. Big slice on that one. Trying to hide his face from the camera after that shot. I got a feeling he's going to get one before the night's off, before the night's out, with all the time and possession he's had with the ball. Blaylock touch to nobody. One of the few mistakes the Bears have made so far. Adamuko over to Isaac Mante. Halpern holds up his opponent. And Edison will get a free kick just over midfield. Trying to keep it in. It's going to be a red throw. It's going to be a red throw as the Anthony Alfaro misread the play. Take the throw is Adam Novick for the Eagles. Long toss into the box. Tries to line it up. Novick himself, just wide. As Solomon just got a hand on that and parried it wide of the net. Marco Cavallero was right on the doorstep. Sam Espada, weak shot. Stephen Mayer trying to keep it back in. Headed back in. Solomon out easily to pick that one up. Best flurry of the night for the Eagles thus far. Had the Bears defense on the run, but couldn't put one away. Espada. Ari Snyder and Brett Hawkinjosh awaiting re-entry into the match. Shannon touch back to Belisano. Long play downfield, overlapping down the right side is Jared Halpern. Shannon, quick touch. Amato maneuvering around the midfield. Shannon. Belisano. Bears playing possession. Edison just lining up back in their own end. And they'll restart it again as Edison bangs it downfield. Alfaro takes it back to the middle. Tries to catch Edison napping. Adamako pursuing Blaylock. Shannon. Gonna switch it to the right if he can. Right now the Bears are toying with the Eagles players. Making every pass where they want, when they want it. Have a weak effort by Alfaro. Wanted to get a little more on it. Got about 12.5 minutes left in this first half. A Bear 1-0 lead. In case you just joined us, is Greater Middlesex Conference Red Division game. Edison's been making some waves so far this year. 2 close losses to East Brunswick and Piscataway. A surprising victory against the St. Joe's Falcons. St. Joe's and Metuchen last week. Got everybody wondering if they were for real. Except for one flurry in front of the Bears net. It's been all East Brunswick. Shannon carries down the right. Cross on, Fenstermaker comes out. Garzon punches it out. Blaylock will chip it back down the corner. Bronstein one-on-one, tries to get a left-footed cross through. Unsuccessful. Blaylock holding up his opponent. Referee lets that one go. Good cross. I don't know if Bears buzz, but these are. I think Edison has found itself in a mismatch thus far. Should be happy they're only down 1-0 right now. From behind, good call by the official. Colin Weiss took a little more liberty than he would have liked. Or he took all the liberty he liked, the referee just didn't let him get away with it. Coach Haston, I'm sure, would like to see another ball in the back of the net before halftime, what with all the pressure the Bears have had so far. Stepping up Blaylock, he's beat. Sultana back to cover. They'll regroup, start all over again. Vince Vetri on the right back. Alfaro yelling for the ball, he'll get it. Tim Yamato cutting to the net. Good play by Garzon. Belisano with a right-footed outside kick. Otamuko trying to make something happen for the Eagles. Adam Novik to throw it in. Headed out by Belisano, and Edison slowly moving downfield. Long, somewhat illegal throw. His ball had some serious spin. Bronstein stepping up. He might take this one himself. Fence to maker on the left. Oh! Wondering where they put that ball with the correct foot on that one. May have been better served hitting it with the left foot. Wholesale substitutions for the Bears. As Channon, Bronstein, Alfaro come out. Hunter, Schneider, and Hawkenjoss back into the match. Chested down by Sultana. Vetri. Coach Clausen for the Eagles trying to exhort his team on to a little more pressure. They're all packed in the neutral zone right now. Hilbert, Snyder. Beautiful through pass to Sultana on the run. Tried to swing it out a little further from the goal line, but couldn't. Left-footed keeper. John Hilbert back to Mike Belisano. Bad decision at time. Isaac Mante with it. Mante, speedy forward, slips. Belisano picks it up. Almost took one dribble too much. And we'll have a call against the Bears. Stephen Mayer went down. Headed out. Flicked on by Hawk and Josh. Eagles bring 5 guys back. Good hustle by Hawk and Josh. Touch through by Halpern. Halpern will take the throw quickly into Hawk and Josh. Amato waiting patiently in the middle. Bears will get it back again. Huge throw by Amato. Flicked on. Oh, just over the net. Amato with the long toss. Flicked on by Hawk and Josh, and we'll see who came sliding in there. Looks like Jared Halpern came bursting in from the right half position. And just got it too high. Sultana hits another one down to Snyder on the left. Great ball handler, Snyder. Delivers one to the middle. Nobody there to connect. Hawk and Josh, a little swing. Coming down to the last 4 minutes of this first half. A 1-0 East Brunswick lead. Bears scoring 12.5 minutes in. Free kick just outside the box. Taken by Nick Hunter. But right through the wall, caught the goalie by surprise. A low rope into the near corner of the net. And we have some Edison fans over there. Out of control there. Trying to get a shot is Dudumuko. Don't laugh at me, I'm trying my best. Nice through pass, Hunter. Sharp angle. Easily handled by Garzon. Amato taken down from behind. Let that one go. And Edison will get the throw. Adam Novick. Weiss tackles the ball away. Danny Hunter. Left foot again. Isaac Mante was onside. Dragged back by Novick. Hawk and Josh running through midfield. Too much dribble. Adamako will keep it in. Adamuko. Smith. Andy Baldwin will come into the game. Kyle Fenstermaker get a well-deserved rest. As he's been creating quite a bit of havoc with all his movement down up front for the Bears. Petrie. I think the ground must be getting a little slick with the mid-fall dew. That's DEW. We're going to have a free kick for the Bears outside. Just outside the corner of the box. Edison fans and coaching staff and players not real happy with that one. Bears line up outside the box. Hunter with a chip. A little too deep. As it goes off Hilbert's head. By my estimations, we got about 20 seconds left in the first half. Snyder with a chest ball. Looking to make one last rush. Hawk and Josh. That will about do it. Well, first half comes to a conclusion. The Bears up 1-0 on a goal 12.5 minutes in by Nick Hunter off a free kick. Teams will take a rest, and we'll be back shortly for the start of the second half action. Bears kneeling down in prayer, trying to exhort each other on for another strong 40 minutes. Probably a little concerned at this point that they were only able to muster one goal with all the flurry they had down at the Edison end. East Brunswick will be going from left to right on your screen this half. Edison with their red, and red with yellow numbers. Will be going the other direction. Mike Miller back in goal for the Bears to start this second half, as Coach Hasten has gone to a predominantly senior-oriented lineup this evening, this being senior night. And we're underway. Colin Weiss over to Steve Zappo. Steve Zappo, that's what he is. Espada. At this point, with Edison down 1-0 and showing little in the way of attack so far, you wonder why Coach Clausen isn't pushing somebody else up front, sticking with his 2-4-4 setup. (2-4-4) meaning he's playing with 2 forwards, 4 midfielders, and 4 defensive players. Safest job so far tonight is to be an East Brunswick goalkeeper. Hawk and Josh. Sultana, swing it to the left. Ball cut across. Scooped up by Carzone. Early in the second half of this 1-0 Bear lead. Amato miskicks it. Blaylock to chase it down. Miller through to Amato. Come back to Belisano. Dragging it across field. Sultana. Hawk and Josh. A little too much dribble for his position in there. He should be more of a playmaker in the center of the field. Turnover, Hawkinjosh trying to carry through. He's got Bernstein on the left. Hunter on the right. He's going to take it himself. Oh, nice touch, and we have a goal. Hawkinjosh through to Bronstein. And with 2 minutes and 14 seconds in the second half, the Bears have gone up 2-0. I'll be quite honest, I was waiting for an offside whistle by the referee on that one. That is what you call timing on that pass. Well, Hawkinjosh became the playmaker we were looking for. And he'll get a well-deserved assist on that one. I think the Edison's team's got to feel exasperated at this point since nearly every call has gone against them. Onto the playmaker. O'Mara, first time we've called his name tonight. Hunter again in midfield. Down to Bronstein, wasn't ready for it. Sultana on the right, cross field, flicked on by Hunter. Little shirt pulling there, and a shot is wide as try to call out that number. Bronstein came through again. Well, if the Eagles, in fact, are going to make any more waves in the red division, they're going to have to do it at the expense of Piscataway and Old Bridge. Despite the low 2-0 score, Bears have this one well in hand at this point. Garzon, the goalie, secretly begging for a little assistance from his teammates out there. As the Eagles have been unable to string together more than 2 passes in a sequence. Bears playing long ball now. Bronstein down the right side. Edison content to let him gather the ball. Left foot shot through. Sultana. I think everybody wants to be a scorer at this point. Fence to maker. Taken down. Getting a little heated out there as Marco Cavallero took him down. And the Bears will get a free kick. About 22 yards out on the right side. Watch for Hunter to swing this in and try to meet somebody's head. Little deep. Amato came cutting in. Sultana trying to line it up. A few sarcastic Edison fans fainting on the side of the fact that there was a foul against the Bears on that one. Amato with a long header. Sultana. Snyder on the left. Good ball handler. Over to Hunter. And we'll get Matt Perlman in the game for the Bears. And Vince Ventry will come out. Quick touch by Belisano, who, for a sweeper back, everyone wants a crack at the net. Amato heads back in. Matt Perlman down the right side. Belisano will settle the ball. Look around. Amato in the middle. Perlman on the right. They'll play it around. Miller looking upfield. Over to Perlman. Stephen Mayer to take the throw. Belisano toe pokes it through. Bronstein, Hunter streaking down the right. I know that seems hard to believe. Moves well for a big guy. Brings his defender out wide. Sultana through the middle. Ari Snyder on the hand of God knocked that one down. Perlman again. Little touch towards the far post there. Little too deep. Not enough angle on it to get it into a teammate. And we're 8.5 minutes into the second half. Bears up 2-0. And this Greater Middlesex Conference boys soccer match. As I mentioned earlier, at this point, the Bears are number 2 in the home news rankings. Right now, they're trying to position themselves for favorable seeds in both the Middlesex Conference tournament and the New Jersey State tournament for Group 4. Fenstermaker and Marco Cavallaro going at it pretty well. And Fenstermaker will be called for the foul on this one. Bears lining up on the 18. Nobody from Edison pursuing the ball there. It's a foot race downfield. Bears come down 2-on-1. Bronstein on the left. Too many touches. Had the Edison team in pursuit of him, would have been well advised to touch pass it over to the right side where Hunter was waiting all alone. And Scott Davis will come into the match. Long throw in. Goalie fought that one off. Looked like he was handcuffed on that play. Still in. Tim Amato's going to throw in as effective as any corner kick out there right near the box. Hunter flicks it on. Goalie out of position. Oh, Hunter looking for a head ball. He's going to have a dangerous play there. Going to have an indirect kick. They'll never go right away. It's going to be hard to gain 10 yards in there. This will be interesting to see how the referees handle this one. Those Edison defenders might as well have a bullseye on them right now. And it's a goal! The Bears go up 3-0. And we'll credit the goal to Michael Bronstein. Michael Bronstein on the left side over there. Nick Hunter touched the pass to him on the indirect kick. And Bronstein hammered it home to give the Bears a commanding 3-0 lead. That's his second goal of the match. I don't think Edison's going to want a copy of this tape. Right now, they're just hoping to save face as the Bears are pretty much having their way with the action right now. Snyder with a quick throw in. Hunter trying to tee it up. Fresh troops patrolling the sideline for the Bears, getting ready to check in. And we'll have a goal kick for Edison. Snyder and Blaylock checking out for the Bears, replaced by Hilbert and Alfaro. We'll get used to calling some new numbers out here. There's an old one, Belisano, kamikazing his way through the midfield. Edison with a kick, about 40 yards out. A little chippy by Novick. No teammates there for him, though. Little jumping in on the Matt Parlman. Hunter sauntering back to his position, directing the Bears. Little miscommunication by the Bears back there, almost cost them. That's one thing Coach Hastings will not stand for, is lack of concentration out there now, despite the 3-0 lead. O'Mara and Sultana out. Hawkinjosh, Channon, down the left side. Hammered out by Zappo. And this isn't even the worst name to try to pronounce. We're going to call it Zapotisny. There you go. About 12 people within 2 yards of each other inside the Edison box. This Edison roster would easily win the state title for the all-alphabet team. Adumuko with the foul. Bears lining up in the Edison wall. Hammer. An offside call as Ross Chaniga caught him behind the defense on the second touch of the ball. Hawkinjosh, nice touch over. Chested down. Hawkinjosh again in the middle. Hunter. Edison trying to catch the Bears offside. Not everybody moving, however. Best break for Edison thus so far in the second half. Headed out beautifully. And Edison will have to settle for a throw-in. And 2 fresh substitutes. Joe Sudnick and Camille Maras coming out of the match. Miller looked like he got pushed from behind on that. And a referee agreed. Just over 18 minutes left in this match, or at least I should say in the second half, barring a miracle comeback by Edison. East Brunswick Bears ahead 3-0 on a pair of goals by Michael Bronstein and one by Nicholas Hunter. Shannon pulled away. Hawkinjosh. Scott Davis on the right. A little too far ahead of Hawkinjosh. Isaac Monte trying to get a return pass. Amato. Hawkinjosh tripped over the ball. Break downfield with time and space is Adam Novick. Too much carrying as he got chased down by 3 Bears. Chance, game's kind of opened up. Not a lot of tight marking at all right now. Davis. Back to Matt Perlman. Edison trying to mount some kind of attack. 3-on-3 is the best they've done so far. Edison's best chance to get anything would just to be bring numbers up. But by doing that, the Bears' quick passing game will bury him. Davis, good defense on his opponent. Isaac Mante. Apparently we had a change in Edison goalkeepers at the half as Alex Garzon, who is also listed as number 18, is out in the left wing. And goalkeeping change again is Mike Miller will take a seat in favor of Josh Solomon. Garzon with a little touch down the left. Good play by Perlman. Stephen Mayer. The long throw. Oh, just touched over the bar. That should be a corner kick. Solomon played that well, holding on to his line. Touched it off the football crossbar to give Edison a corner kick here. First one they've had all night. Hawk and Josh plays it out. Channon. Bronstein on the left. 1-on-3. Looking for help. Odamuko. Game has opened up considerably right now. Odamuko trying to work for a shot. Touches over to Mante. Garzon offside. Good call by the official. We must give them credit where credit is due. Garzon on the left. Cross ball. Little miscommunication. Very unlucky for Edison on that one. Garzon hit a long ball from left to right. And the Bears got caught ball looking. East Brunswick would like to preserve the shutout at this point. And we've got a stoppage in play here. One of the East Brunswick players is hunched down in his defensive end of the field. Holding his chest. Try to get his number. Players milling around. Edison team back over by their bench. Trying to get a few words of wisdom and guidance from their coach. Looks like either an elbow or a foot to the rib cage. Still can't see his number. It's coming, it's coming. There we go, Ross Channon. Nope. Jonathan Hilbert. O'Mara. Hawkinjosh. Alfaro back through the middle. Nobody there. Amato with a leaping header. Alfaro. Got O'Mara on the right side. He's cutting in. Just nodded out of danger. Hawkinjosh with some fancy footwork. Held on to by Channon. Or Channon was held on to. Or Channon held his opponent and then went down. Or all of the above. Free kick taken by Hawkinjosh. Over the bar. Sultana back into the game, replacing Scott Davis. Just under 14 minutes left in the second half of this boys soccer match between the East Brunswick Bears and the Edison Eagles. East Brunswick jumping out early in the first half on a free kick from Nick Hunter. And then Michael Bronstein connecting twice, both in the second half. One off of a pass from Brett Hawkinjosh, and the other one on an indirect kick after a touch from Nick Hunter. Bears a little sloppy with their passing there. Bronstein trying to dribble through. Well, just over the midway point of this 1998 soccer season. Bears are shaping up very well to make a run at both the conference and the state tournaments. No lack of tough competition in either one, for that matter. Little touch through. Oh, beautiful ball, he scores! What a great shot. Ross Channon. Puts the Bears ahead 4-0. With just over 12 minutes left. He might be getting a little word from his coach on his post-goal theatrics. I'm sorry to say I didn't catch the number of whoever toe poked that ball through to Channon, but it was a beautiful pass. I think maybe they should wear bigger numbers for night games. But I'm sure whoever made that pass, your parents will know right away. Bears trying to keep the ball out of their net at this point. O'Mara and Bronstein, 2-on-3. Bronstein. Garzon. Still with it. Little chip. Odumako. Espada. Looks like Edison brought a traveling squad of about 25 people tonight. Long toss. Headed out by Belisano, flicked on by Hawkinjosh. Alfaro trying to keep it in play. Good play by Blaylock as he fought off his defender and in the ball. And we're going to have a stoppage here for a minute as referee is waving the Edison coach onto the field. Writhing around, a little bit of pain out there. Don't know whether he twisted something or got cleated. But whatever happened, it was away from the ball. Finally got the referee's attention. And what we're going to do is take a break while they attend to the injured player out there. We'll be back momentarily. And we're back. The injured player was Alex Garzon, who's been active both in the net and on the field for the Eagles tonight. Referee will restart with a drop ball. Back to Blaylock. Lack of communication out there is both Halpern and, Baldwin and Hawkinjosh went for the ball. Neither one called off the other. Bears came into this game tonight with a 7-win, 1-loss, and 2-tie record. Their only blemish at the hands of a Wall team early in the season. They lost. The Bears would like to forget as they blew a 2-0 lead and went down to defeat 3-2. Solomon fighting his way through the ball. Things getting a little heated out there at this point. With about 9 minutes left. Mayer to put the ball back into play. Been the Bears' only source of confusion tonight is defending in their box on these free kicks or throw-ins. Despite all the foul calls tonight, there's only been one yellow card. That issued to Jack Blaylock 8 minutes into the first half. And not for a contact foul, but for delay of game. Nice turn on the ball by O'Mara. Perlman. See which way he calls this one, as both referees were miles away from the play. Yeah, we'll have a Bear throw. banging it downfield. O'Mara lets it run by him. And in pursuit takes down his opponent, Danny Hunter. Hawk and Josh. Alfaro carries through the middle. Switches fields. Nice play by Baldwin to keep it in. Quick restart. Ball into Sultana trying to bull his way through. Play getting a little sloppy this late stage of the match. East Brunswick is sitting comfortably on their 3-0 lead, 4-0 lead, I'm sorry. And Josh Solomon will come out of the goalkeeper in favor of Ted Papadopoulos. So Coach Haston has utilized everyone tonight. Edison team was a gamely opponent coming into the match, but we're completely outclassed tonight. I think East Brunswick might have read the same newspapers that the Edison team had, touting them as underdogs and contenders in the red division. They may still be. This could be a game that wakes up Edison and realizes all the effort they have to put in to be at the top of their game and compete against the big boys, as they say. Shannon playing back at a stopper position now. Papadopoulos rolls it back out. Perlman. He's got time. Touch to Snyder. Headed down by O'Mara. Everybody getting in on the action. A lot of touches on the ball for everyone tonight. Halpern trying to go through Espada, unsuccessful. Long left-footed cross. Camille Maris fighting for that one to no avail. Good idea with the give and go, but this field is unforgiving for any sideline play. We're going to have trouble here now. Cooler heads prevail as Blaylock is held back by his teammates. Blaylock has had shoulder problems this year. And Blaylock is furious. He's had shoulder problems this year and was just tossed down by his opponent, Camille Maris. Going to take a pause as Coach Hasten attends to Jack Blaylock and the referees sort out what's going on. We'll be back momentarily. We're ready to restart here with only about 3 minutes left in the game. Both players issued yellow cards, Maris and Blaylock. Surprisingly, neither one was issued a red. O'Mara takes it away and forces a throw in for the Bears. Baldwin, Schneider. Perlman a little too anxious to release the ball that time. Hit it to nobody. I think that was a good call because Schneider was hooking him with the arm. Did the best he could to try to get the call, but not this time. Time winding down. We're under 2 minutes. Bears very comfortable in his 4-0 lead. Shannon brings it out. Taken down inadvertently. By John Anasola. Shannon must have said something derogatorily because the player started walking back before turning around. Goalie's out. He's going to have a goal kick and substitution. Somebody down over there on the far side. Anthony Alfaro, looks like. I have no idea what happened to him over there. Game has taken a somewhat nasty turn the last 8-9 minutes of the match. I would say we're just over a minute left in this match. We'll restart with a goal kick. And the Bears will move this ball around, trying to protect their shutout. Don't want to do anything foolish at this point. Sultana stays with it. Carrying through. Nice touch pass. Hawk and Josh down the left side. Cross back in to Davis. Chested down. Cross field, left to right to a wide open Baldwin. He'll sit patiently with it. And referee will blow the match. Blow the whistle, end the match. The final score, East Brunswick Bears 4, Edison Eagles nothing. Recapping the scoring in the first half, Nick Hunter scored on a direct kick just outside the box, 12 minutes in. Score at halftime was 1-0 in favor of the Bears. 12 minutes into the second half, Michael Bronstein took a beautiful through pass from Brett Hockenjoss to make it 2-0. 11 minutes later, Mike Bronstein again off an indirect kick, started by Nick Hunter to make it 3-0. And Ross Channon closed out the scoring with 13 minutes remaining. For your final score, East Brunswick Bears 4, Edison Eagles 0. On behalf of our Channel 8 staff, I'm Phil Peterson. Good night.